Welcome back to Perspectives, your favorite generational podcast. I'm Katrina.
And I'm Rachel, and boy, do we have so much to talk about today. What do we have to talk about today?
Good question.
Every time I say that, I feel like a kid that, the teacher calls on unexpectedly. So it's like, yes, in fact, I do have words to say. Someone tell me what to say.
So basically me.
Me too, honestly.
Whenever the teacher calls on someone that doesn't have their hand up, I'm just like, great.
Have you seen the, meme of it's not even a meme, it's just some kid ranting about, hand up, I know the answer. Hand down, yeah. I do not.
Wasn't that on an episode of That's So Raven?
I don't remember.
I think so. Let me see.
That's a lot for me to keep track of. I can barely remember what day it is.
What's the date, Rachel?
Today is the 12th, because Skye's gotcha day is the 24th, which is 12 days from now. Skye is Skye_the_pirate, SKYE, on Instagram. Got that plug in early this time.
Yeah, very early. But yeah, the day that this is going up, it'll be the 15th, but we're recording on the 12th.
Yeah, we're trying this new thing where we don't wait to record until the day of.
Wow, who would have thought?
Being prepared, who's she?
Who is she? In this economy?
So anyway, how have you been this week? I'm just gonna sit here and drink my coffee. How are you this week?
Honestly, I'm tired.
That's a mood.
Usually, cause I worked Monday this week, and then I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and then I work the rest of the week until Sunday when I get my schedule for next week. But all 3 days that I had off, I was doing something. I wasn't just chilling, which I'm used to. I'm used to just chilling, but I had a lot going on the days that I didn't have work, so I was like, okay, who is this? What is this?
Yeah, I understand that pain, because, with 2 jobs, it's a lot. So, I don't know why that says Skye at 6:30. I legitimately don't remember why I put Skye at 6:30 on my whiteboard, because her class is at 6:15 on Monday. I wrote Skye at 6:30 on Thursday. So I should probably figure that out. But anyway, it's I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those days I work in the evenings, and then Saturday I work between my 2 jobs a total of 10 hours. And then I have Sunday off, and I have Monday off, so I can take Skye to class. But it's I am working so much. Because you know what? College is expensive, and I have to save for that.
I feel that, man. I mean, not as much as you do, because you're a senior.
Senior year is a-coming!
I'm only a junior, but I should probably get started on that, because I've been procrastinating it for a year already, so... We're doing great.
Yeah, it's scary. We're big kids.
This is weird.
I know!
Being a big kid is weird.
It's we're not full big kids, but we're not, little kids anymore. We're, medium kids.
Medium kids.
We're medium kids.
Okay, then. Not sure how I feel about that, but okay.
Why not?
I mean, you're not wrong, but also saying we're medium kids,
Yes.
Never mind.
So anyway, Katrina, what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is Ziplines, and I know I talked about that. I talked about Ziplines Was it last week when we got the outdoor activity question? Or was it 2 weeks ago?
That's a really good question.
But earlier...
It was long enough ago, I don't remember.
Earlier, like, in the past month, we got a question from my mom asking what my favorite, outdoor activity was, and I said ziplining, but I don't really do that often, and then my friend, invited me to go on the zipline tours in my city, because it's by the rec center, and we have 10 zip lines that they're all in a group, and then you can hike to different ones, which, fun fact, I didn't know that we were hiking in between them, because at the front gate when you were signing in, they had these golf carts, and you're just like, oh, they're gonna drive us between all of the zip lines, right? But they dropped us off at the first one and then just left, so I was not expecting the amount of exercise that I got that day. So ziplining, it's pretty fun. The first time I went ziplining, I was really, really scared of the height, but, like, I went on 10 ziplines and I didn't even think about the height. So, that's what we call personal growth.
Can I come visit and do that with you?
Yes! I mean, the only bad thing about it is that I got a really bad sunburn, and so
I'll bring sunscreen.
Yeah, bring sunscreen, but make sure it doesn't rub off when you are putting on the harness, because, like...
So I'll bring good sunscreen.
Good sunscreen.
Okay, now that when we got on this call, I didn't think you looked sunburnt, but you look a little sunburnt now, like your face is red.
You
Aloe vera.
Yeah, I've been using aloe, like, religiously for the past couple days. But it's faded a little bit. But yeah.
I'm sorry, that's faded?
That's faded. So you should be very afraid.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm very red right now, but it was a fun experience, and, like, if you were to come down to do it, I'd be down. Okay, cool. Just saying.
I think it would be come up.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm below you in the
No,
US.
I thought you were below. In this geography lesson, we Google my state, Katrina's state.
I'm higher than... higher on the elevation than you are.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking is, like, elevation level, but yeah, you're right, you do go down.
Yeah, because...
Holy cow, you're 12 hours away! And that's just to my state to your state. Just, like, randomly. Not any city.
Not any city, just, like, my state to your state to my state.
But I know your city, so I'm gonna go ahead and type it in exactly to find out how long it would be. Oh, that's only 9.5 hours! So. I'll bring you corn.
Yay! I need more corn in my life. More than my comedy, because that's pretty corny. Anyways, we're moving on. That was my story. I went ziplining and got sunburnt, and now I'm dying. But what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is sleeping in. Also my dog. I've got to stop hitting my mic. It is so close to my face. Sorry, I moved my mic closer to my face because I was told that would make the podcast better, and now it's, like, right in my face. And it's
Are you
weird.
happy now, Ethan?
Ethan, are you happy?
Are you happy?
Maybe if I... Oh, wait. Maybe if I... But then I have to adjust the pop filter. This is not working. I should not be doing this while we're on the call. Yeah, no. Oh! Is that good?
I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. So.
I don't either! I need an adult's help. We're gonna call this good. I'm just gonna take the pop filter off for now, and I'll figure that out after the call.
We just add Ethan to the call. Hey, Ethan.
Ethan!
Can you help us with the mic, and then you can leave?
Literally. Okay. There we go. This is significantly less in my face.
There we go.
So anyway, I have been sleeping until like 11 or noon lately.
Yay!
It's so nice, but Skye doesn't, like, needs to potty, so she'll wake me up at like 7, in my room where we sleep, and then she'll go out and potty, and then we go downstairs to the basement where it is cooler and darker, and sleep for another 4 hours. It's amazing.
I love that.
We're thriving.
We're doing
great. By the way, a round trip flight to go see you would be $157. So, like, not doable. If your parents are okay with me, like, sleeping at your house, so I don't have to worry about, like, lodging.
It'd just be a long distance sleepover.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think they'd be fine with that.
I could
think
do it
we just need some notice because
yeah. It would be like, that's if I don't bring like a checked bag, but I could have a carry-on and fit everything in it. That's what I'm doing for the Chicago meetup, because we're taking the train there and then flying back, but we're not paying for bags, so it's like we just have to use carry-on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do it, especially if it's just like a weekend trip. And like,
yeah,
it's not like I couldn't borrow shirts from you. Pants, that might be a problem, but shirts would work.
Shirts would work. It'd be pretty oversized, but you know.
What size shirt are you? I can cut this out if you don't want it in.
I mean, I only know that I'm medium, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, see, I'm a small, so I don't know that would... I can drown in shirts, it's fine. Also, I'm assuming you guys have a washing machine, so if I really needed more clothes, I could wash and rewear.
Also true.
Yep. So anyway, $157, round trip.
But also the zipline tours are kind of expensive, so.
I mean, that's fine, right?
Yeah, I just... How much are they? Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Katrina.
What's your favorite song this week? While I'm looking up the prices for the zipline tours.
My favorite song this week is Divide by Bastille, because guess what? We're still working our way through that Bastille album. But for real, it slaps, and I've been kind of just listening to it. And you may think by the end of this, you're like, is she still listening to that album? And yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. It's 11 songs, so for the next, I don't know how many I've done, like 4 or 5. For the next however many number of weeks I have left. Not, like, left on this earth, but, like, left that I can use this album. I love it. What's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is Sweet But Psycho by Ava Max, and it's a song... Yeah, I'd heard it before, but I hadn't, like, actually listened to it, but here's the thing, is some people get their music recommendations or, like, their favorite songs from the radio, but I never listen to the radio. I just listen to my friends' playlists and steal songs from them. And so, like, I heard this song on the radio because I was in the car with my cousins on the way to get free 7-Eleven Slurpees yesterday. But I heard it and I was like, oh, I've heard this song before. And then, not sponsored, but my Google Pixel 3 XL picked it up with the technology it has to recognize the songs you're listening to, and I was like, hey, I can add that to my playlist, and that can be my favorite song when we record tomorrow. So, yeah, it's a good song.
Sounds like it.
What are you laughing at?
You just, like, I think we bring up the Google Pixel in every single episode.
Honestly, would not be surprised.
What if we could get a sponsorship from Google?
Sponsorship.
That would be amazing. I'd live for it. So anyway, did you get the zipline prices yet?
No.
Katrina! How am I supposed to come visit?
They won't give me the prices unless I give them information that, like, I'm actually doing it, which we can't.
Ziplines in beep. The beep is your city
yeah, I
state.
know.
Because I know you don't want that information on the internet. I was like, oh, is it this city? And then I remembered what city you live in. I'm thinky brain. Sometimes. Not really. So anyway, what else do we have? What do we have to talk about this week? That was so hard for me to finish the words to.
I mean, we have the same sections that we have every week to talk about. We have YouTube trending, Twitter trending, and listener questions. So, which one do you want to do?
I want to do YouTube. Also, it's $89.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if it's $89 a person or if it's...
I'm sure it's $89 a person. Oh my gosh, can we get the epic full day adventure package?
That'd be kind of expensive.
It's $89.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, what's
so we
trending?
don't keep interrupting the podcast with, hey, money is a thing, and I don't like it. Anyways, there are multiple things trending on YouTube.
Usually
I chose
are.
3.
Okay.
But the first thing that I chose was a video by React that was Ninja destroying Fortnite players, and it was a secret pro gamer episode, which they've never really done before, I'm guessing, because I haven't seen it pop up ever. But basically what it was is they were doing a gaming episode with like one of the more well-known reactors, Tom.
Okay.
And they had, like, a couple other reactors that did gaming. And then people thought that Tom was playing, but it was actually Ninja, like, in a separate room. And then after the round, Ninja came out and was like, hey, that was me. And then, like, let's actually play together now.
Aww.
And it was pretty cool because everybody sees Tom as just this guy that isn't very good at things that he doesn't, things that he doesn't practice, he's not really good at, but then, like, he was out here getting, like, a bunch of kills on Fortnite, and everybody was like, huh? And then Ninja came out, and they were like, whoa! So, it was really fun to watch, because, they thought it was going to be a normal video, but alas, it was not.
Videos are never normal. What's a normal video?
We need to find the most normal video on the internet and talk about it.
That'd be so boring.
I know!
What is the definition of normal? Normal is a setting on a washing machine. Don't be normal. My friend and I came up with that in, like, the 4th grade. We thought we were so cool.
Wow.
I still, honestly, think about it way too much. But, like, it's true. Don't be normal. Normal's boring. I'm not normal. We all know that.
We are all well aware.
Hey!
I said it with love.
Uh-huh.
I honestly think that you should tweet that.
What? Normal's a setting on a washing machine, or we all know I'm not normal?
Yes.
Okay.
All of the above.
All of the above.
But yeah, I thought it was really cool because, I mean, I don't necessarily follow Ninja or anything, but I thought it was really cool that he took time out of his day to, like, talk to people and game with people that are, like, they're not normal because they got into React, but also they're pretty average people. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Since I have an Xbox One now, I've been playing a lot of video games. Right now I'm playing through Zoo Tycoon, and I'm going through, like, all the original content challenges. It's fun, but I spend way too much time in the dark, cold basement.
That's fair.
So I'm, like, starting to understand the obsession with gaming.
Aww.
I don't think you're so crazy anymore. I'm a baby gamer! Yeah, I'm probably getting a headset for my birthday and also Sims 4. I'm really excited for it.
Ooh. I'm excited.
I know. I'm so excited. I love... Zoo Tycoon kind of feels like baby Sims 4. Like, Sims 4 Lite. Like, you kind of get, like, a taste of, like, building your own world. But you're not full in. And also, when I get Sims 4, I am 100% doing the 100 baby challenge.
Yeah, I feel that.
It just seems so crazy.
It's so crazy, and you're just... It's an interesting challenge.
It is. It's definitely not something, like, I would think up. But...
Yeah, I don't know who thought of it, but
I do because I watched the YouTube series on Buzzfeed. So I'll link that below if you want to read through it for yourself. But it's definitely something I'm not only interested in doing, but, like, intending on doing.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when school starts up again and we have no time?
I just
cry.
Cry, yes. I'm good at that!
Me too!
Yay!
Okay, so that's the first thing trending on YouTube. What else is trending?
The second thing trending on YouTube is a video from GMM.
Good Mythical Morning!
Yeah, and they were collabing with, I think it was Dill and Sprouse. But they were doing a game called Can We Spot the Identical Twin? And yeah, it was Dill and Sprouse. So basically what happened is there were a line of people, and they would get a chance to ask the people, they would each get a question to ask one of the people a question. And then, they would put blindfolds on, and then the person that was a twin would switch with their twin. And they were wearing the same outfit.
Okay.
Obviously, because then it'd be pretty obvious if it wasn't. But then they would take their blindfolds off, and they would each get a opportunity to ask a question, and, like, try and tell if they could spot who the twin was. And it was really funny because you'd think that Dylan Sprouse would be good at this. Mm-hmm. But he was really bad at it. I don't think he got any correct answers. But it was entertaining, to say the least.
I mean, have you seen the tweet from either Dylan or Cole? And it was like, "Yo, were you Zach or Cody?" And then the other one responded with, "TBH, I don't remember. I was spending too much time carrying the show on my back." And I was like, "Oh, I love them. They deserve the world.
They're so great."
Yeah. Also, Good Mythical Morning, which is a great show.
Yeah. I haven't been watching it as much recently because a lot of the videos my family fast forwards through anyways because we're usually eating dinner when we're watching them, and not the smartest idea.
Yeah, some of them are not. You don't want to eat dinner while you're watching them.
Yeah.
I like the ones that they play, like, makeshift shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Like the decade ones. Those are fun. I love decades. I love learning about them. Anyway, I see there is one more thing trending.
Yeah, there's one more thing trending on YouTube, and it's definitely more serious. But if you were not aware, Cameron Boyce, one of the actors on Disney Channel, he was also in Grown Ups, I think.
Yeah.
But he passed away this week or last week.
Last week as of posting, but this week as of recording.
But he passed away on the 6th at night in his sleep. And So the video that was trending was just posted by Disney Channel with a bunch of photos of him, and it didn't really have any music. It was just showing how he grew up with this through Disney Channel, because he started out with Jessie, and then like he in Descendants 3 is going to come out. I think they delayed it because of his death. And they're going to like they're gonna donate some of the proceeds to a charity that he was very involved with, and
which is good.
Yeah, it's good that Disney's actually, I mean, obviously when they lose a star that people care about and grew up with, then they're gonna do something about it. But I think it was very, very good of them to think about it. And yeah, so
did you watch any shows he was in when you were younger?
Cause I didn't have cable, so I definitely
right.
I didn't watch any live, but I know that I watched Jessie on Netflix.
I loved Jessie, and I love the spin-off of that of Bunked.
Oh yeah, Bunked. He was in like 2 episodes of Bunked.
Well, yeah, but it was still like,
it was a good show.
He was, I was watching Dove Cameron's thing that she wrote about him on Instagram, and that was kind of hard to watch. I think for me, since I've lost someone close to me in my life, like it was kind of, I don't know if it was more difficult, but it was bringing up some old feelings for me. So it was interesting to like watch through that, and like I definitely could feel where these people were coming from with their grief. Obviously, all of our love sent out to his family and friends that were close to him and are affected by this.
Yeah.
Should we move on into a more lighthearted topic?
Sure.
Okay. What's trending on Twitter?
There's, as I said before, there are multiple things trending. I chose 3.
As always.
As always. I mean, sometimes I choose 2 based on if people decide to be
political and bad.
Yeah. But this one is pretty lighthearted. It's, could remixes of Old Town Road outlive the human race? Because a new remix of Old Town Road came out, and I think it had Mason Ramsey, the yodeling Walmart kid, in it. And it had a bunch more horses on the cover. I think every time there's a new person that like is added to a remix or something, they add a horse to the cover, and so everybody's talking about like in the year is 2097. Old Town Road is number 1 on the charts for the 4,070th consecutive week. The newest remix has 1,705 horses on the cover, with the newest feature being a sentient AI. Also, global warming is no longer a problem, which is cool, all thanks to Lil Nas X. And so it's just a bunch of these, like, talking about, like, what year it is and, like,
what's happening.
What's happened since they added more and more remixes, and I love it. It's just...
What are your thoughts on the song?
I mean, like, I definitely like the original more than I like the one with Billy Ray Cyrus or any of the other ones. I think it's a good meme song because
that's definitely what I see it as. Like, it comes on and I just kind of roll my eyes and then hum along to it.
Yeah, I like, cause it's a real song cause it's up on the billboards and all that, but like it's definitely a meme song because like so many people have used it for, like, TikToks and, just, like, videos in general.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people tend to, like, make, not necessarily make fun, but make fun of the, country.
Fun.
Poke fun.
Yeah.
Not making fun. But poking fun at the country lifestyle with the yee and all the, country stuff that's been going around.
I love country music, so it's just weird for me.
I know. But, like, it's not a bad song, it just gets really old when you hear it over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm proud of Lil Nas X with his growth, because he's a Gen Z, I think.
Yeah, I think he is. He's
Yeah,
either Gen Z or young, or, like, very young millennial.
I'm pretty sure he's a Gen Z, because he is, I think he's... Yeah, he was born 1999, so he's 20, so he's a Gen Zer.
Gen Z!
So, yeah, it's cool that we're supporting our Gen Z brother.
Ew.
But also, like, the song... like, I can listen to it maybe... like, not every day, obviously.
Far too
but,
frequent.
Like, when you hear it on the radio and then you just roll your eyes and then hum along. But I wouldn't, like, purposefully.
So, like, here's the thing. It plays on the playlist at both of my jobs, so I hear it all the gosh darn time. And then it gets old. Then I'm like, okay, we need to stop.
See, that's not a problem for me, because where I work, it's like, it's not a fancy restaurant, but it's definitely supposed to be more professional.
It's like a sit-down place, right?
It's a sit-down
It's not
place,
a McDonald's, but it's not, like, Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, it's definitely more on the... Yeah, 'cause...
It's more on the Cheesecake Factory side.
I mean, yeah, more on the Cheesecake Factory side. And, like, I have to wear, It's kind of around the same place as Red Robin, a little more... a little less casual than Red Robin. Mm-hmm. For sure. But I, like, my uniform is a black polo shirt and slacks and, no slip shoes, so I know a lot of restaurants don't have, like, some have uniforms, but it's not necessarily, like, as strict as this one is.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that there's too much more to add to that, but I do see the next thing on trending, and it greatly sparks my interest.
Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh, okay. But the title of the Twitter moment is The Great AirPod Rescue Mission of 2019.
Oh, 2019.
But basically what happened is this girl, her AirPod fell out of her ear off of the edge of the subway platform. And yeah.
And she has to figure out how to rescue him.
Yeah,
because she doesn't want to be the first AirPod death by subway.
Yeah, because at first she was like, okay, I'm not gonna see it again, whatever. That's fine. And then, and then she's proud of herself for not lunging after it and becoming the first AirPod related subway death, as you mentioned.
I'm also proud of her for that.
But also, after she went to the gym, I think, she saw that it was still down there. Mm-hmm. And so she went to the store and grabbed some duct tape and a broom.
And romaine lettuce.
And romaine lettuce, but that's
for dinner, not the rescue.
But then she was able to get it with the handle of the broom and some duct tape. It looks kind of disgusting because Subways.
I mean, like, it wouldn't be that hard to just take, like, a wet wipe and clean it up real quick.
But, yeah, picking it up, like, yeah, I'm not gonna look at that. But then she took a picture with both of them in her ear, and she's like, look. And it was really funny, because my favorite reply to it is somebody said, imagine if it was connected to some sort of cord, where if this happened, it would fall delicately to your waist. So, and let's see if that was a... Oh, you can't... Hang on 1 second.
I'm holding on. Tell me when I can let go.
I'll let you know. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a Twitter from Android response, because every time I talk about AirPods, Ethan's always like, Twitter from Android, but it was somebody using the Twitter web client.
Okay.
And you can let go now.
Okay, thank you. So anyway.
That was a wild ride.
That was a wild ride. I'm so happy for her. And also, you know, you can buy AirPods if you have an Android. Fun fact. Yeah. It's just Bluetooth. So take that, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan.
Alright. What else is trending today?
It's funny that I'm messing up this one, because this is about words that you can't pronounce, and I'm struggling speaking in sentences.
I'm always struggling. It's fine.
Me too! But, the Twitter moment is reckoning with those tricky words you think you know how to pronounce until you hear them out loud. And so, basically, any words that you read before you heard them, and you thought you were pronouncing them correctly until somebody corrected you, and was like, wait, why did you pronounce it like that? That's not how it's pronounced. So, do you have any words that come to mind when you can...
Yeah, there are some words I just, like, of course they don't come to my mind right now, but, like, I just kind of move past really quickly when I say them, because I don't know how to say them.
Yeah.
But, faux, like, F-A-U-X, was fox to me for so long. What about you?
I know this is a pretty common one, but, pronouncing Kernel as Colonel.
Colonel! It makes no sense.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until, 8th grade, because I was doing an American Revolution unit, and, like, we had to do research on somebody and, like, present it to, our partner in the class. Well, it wasn't a partner thing, but we were, like, presenting it to different people, and then we would swap places and everything. Mm-hmm. But the person I was partnered up with, and the person that I was presenting was a colonel, and I said, they're a colonel, and the person I was partnered up with was like, you mean colonel? And I was like, oh, yeah, obviously. And so.
Another one that is pretty common is a word we don't say on this podcast, GIF.
Yeah.
We just don't say it.
We say it correctly.
We do say it correctly. Sherbert.
Yeah.
I have people, so I used to work at an ice cream shop. We had sorbets, and people would be like, yeah, I'll take the sherbet or the sorbet, and I'm like, I really don't like you.
Please stop.
Espresso doesn't have an X. Don't call it espresso.
Espresso.
Also, Euros. People that say gyro, like Gyro, the Greek or like the Greek food. Euro. Yeah. It's a euro.
Yeah, I was looking through this Twitter moment and I didn't realize that Lin-Manuel Miranda just responded.
Oh!
Like I saw this response, but I didn't know it was him. But he pronounced epitome like epitome. Because it rhymes with home, and I was like...
Another one? Niche. Niche. When people say niche. Nope. Niche.
Yeah. Also macabre. Because, like, it's spelled really weird. It's macabre. And so you're like, macabre, or macabre, but it's macabre. And then there's Hermione, obviously, because Hermione and...
Oh, another one is mauve, Mauve. People say mauve. It's mauve. It rhymes with grove.
People that pronounce meme wrong.
Mimi!
It's a meme.
Meme! I don't know who keeps calling me a meme, but stop!
I thought you wanted to be a meme.
I do want to be a meme. It's my life goal.
Your life goal? Well, it's completed.
Yes! Anyway, we've been recording for a while and have not gotten to much.
Yeah. I mean,
should we answer some listener questions?
Yeah, we should. I mean, to give us credit, we did have more trending stuff.
That's true. So, our first question is from @SuperAwesomeJEB, and she asks, how's the new logo? It's so good. I love it.
It's so good.
It's so good. Like, I can't get over how amazing it is. I also loved that when Katrina and I were, like, looking at the concepts, she goes, I don't like the curvy Z. And then, like, 3 seconds later, you were like, the curvy Z is the best thing in the whole wide world.
I know. It took a little, because I'm used to the Z that we've been using, and it's very edgy, you might say.
The Z we made in Microsoft Word and screenshotted.
Yes. For everybody wondering, that is what our logo was for
the first 47 episodes.
Yeah. But now we have this professional logo, and it was designed by
Vaishon Brandon.
I didn't want to mispronounce it. I'm sorry. But he's absolutely amazing.
He is so amazing to work with. He is super fast, and it blows my mind at how good he is at this. So if you need a new logo for anything, Vaishon, he's your man.
Yeah. I mean,
it's so he did so good. We love it so much.
We love it so much. I don't know if he's listening, but if you are, thank you. And
thank you.
We love it.
We do. It's so good. Anyway.
And we weren't gonna release the episode with the new logo, but then we changed the Facebook banner, and then people started realizing, and then we were like, well, people have seen it anyway, so we just changed everything. And so we didn't mention it last episode because at that point we didn't have the logo.
Well, we had the logo, we didn't have the final logo.
Yeah, we didn't have the final logo. We had the idea of the logo, but we didn't know we were going to have it finished by the time we were uploading. So that's why we didn't talk about it last episode.
But it's so good!
It's so good!
We're both really excited about it, if you can't tell.
Really? You're excited? I can't tell.
I love it so much. It makes me just smile, because it's like, we're legit now. We have a Big Kid logo.
We have a Big Kid logo. We don't just have a Z that we typed into Microsoft Word with a crazy font.
I'm still, like, we couldn't figure out what we wanted to do for our, like, original logo, and I was like, well, this'll work.
This'll work, and then we kept using it, and then we were like, you know what, we should really get a logo.
Yeah, so, thank you, Vaishon. It's absolutely fantastic. Do you want to ask the next question?
Yes, the next question is from Emily Hoffman, and she asks, what's something productive that you've done this week? Why you gotta call me out like that?
I've applied to a scholarship. A single scholarship. That's all I've done.
I mean, I went ziplining and got exercise, if that's...
That's productive, that's healthy, that's for your...
Productive.
That's for your physical health.
I mean, I also got a sunburn, which increased my chances for skin cancer, but you know.
Oh, I know what I did that was productive.
What did you do?
I talked to Ethan Edgehill about improving our podcast and making it great for you listeners. That's productive, right?
How many times did we mention Ethan this episode?
So far, 3.
Doing great.
Doing great.
How many times did we say that?
Favorite generational podcast. Also, we talk about Ethan Edgehill a lot. Next question is from Super Zen Q. Hey, little brother. He says, hi. What color candle shattered over your head this morning? White with brown spots, aka Skye. She kissed me a lot to wake me up, like she always does.
Aww. I would say... I'm gonna say red, because my sunburn kind of helped wake me up. Yay!
Mood. What's the next question?
The next question is from Wow, I can't speak.
No one can.
T-Pixel Guy. And he asks, I recently heard our generation called iGen, Internet Generation. I can't see the full question. How do you feel about that versus Gen Z or Zoomers?
I do not agree that we are the internet generation. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll have to see how the next generation, like how active they are on the internet.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like Zoomers because it makes me think of baby boomers and the housing crisis of 2008.
Yeah. Which is why we stuck with Gen Z. But I think, I mean, iGen is a good, like, it's not bad, it's just weird that, because we're the generation that, like, we're the only generation where, like, everyone's grown up with some form of internet or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and we're those darn teenagers that can't get off the phones, so...
Which, honestly, I think is hilarious. Because, like, yes, I'm on my phone a lot, but normally it's to communicate with my friends. And I would much rather call someone than text them. Mm-hmm. It's so much easier to talk to, like, when I actually want to talk to someone and have a conversation or make plans or any of that, call me. If you just want to text me and be like, hey, have a great day, like, that's cool, whatever, if you don't want to actually start a conversation. But if you want to have a conversation, it's so much easier to call, because then you can, like, hear the voice, and sometimes jokes don't translate,
over
as
text.
Well. Yeah.
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 Everybody gets so surprised when we say that we like calling better than texting, but we also can't really do a podcast just by texting.
Yeah, that wouldn't really work. I love that we just have like a set time every week that we get to just talk to each other. And like, you listeners may think it's for you, but no, this is for us. This is entirely just so we can talk to each other.
But also we love you.
Yeah.
And we thank you for your support.
Build out time in your lives to talk to the people you love every week.
Also, join our Facebook group. Because we've been trying to talk on there more. And we love you.
We love you. I love interacting with you guys. Talk to us. We're not scary. Well, that's not true. So, next question is from @QTheSparkle, and she says, what things give you chills or nails on chalkboard reaction? Also, did you have actual chalkboards in your classroom? I did it until 7th grade. I don't think I really have any. Oh, yes, I do. Microfiber. I hate the feeling of microfiber, like, things.
See, usually I associate the word chills with, like, a good thing, but then you said nails on a chalkboard, so that's not. Because, like, things give me chills, like, good singers give me chills, but that isn't like a nails on a chalkboard reaction. I don't necessarily have any that give me a nails on a chalkboard reaction. Like, I don't like loud sounds, as we talked about previously, but that isn't necessarily nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate microfiber. It drives me insane. Because it, like, catches my hand. It's an anxiety thing. I don't like it. Yeah. Get it away from me. Anything. Anyway, what's the next question?
Oh, did you answer the second question?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have actual chalkboards in my classroom.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have, unless it was, like, kindergarten or first grade, but...
Yeah.
No, because first grade I had a smartboard already. I don't think I've ever had chalkboards. We have whiteboards. But kindergarten, the only thing that's different that we don't have now is those little, like the overhead, like not the overhead projectors, but the ones that, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I know what my kindergarten teacher called them, but,
Continue.
Oh, that's what it's actually called. It's called an Elmo Projector.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know if that was just the kindergarten teacher trying to make it cute, or if that was what it was actually called. But, yeah.
Yeah. So what's our next question?
Our next question is from @MattsA113. Hi, Matts.
Hey, Matts.
And he asks, what's your favorite and least favorite emoji?
My favorite is probably the laughy cry one. My least favorite is the poop emoji. I don't get the obsession with it.
Yeah. I mean, the emoji I use the most is definitely the laughing crying one. I also like using those emojis that you use only so that people know that you're being sarcastic and like you don't actually. I don't really know how to describe them besides that, but
yeah.
But and least favorite is probably the poop emoji, honestly.
It's just I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because literally I have no idea. I don't get it.
Yeah, me either.
Alright, our last question today is from @Dragonlance447, and they ask, what's your favorite thing about your co-host? How can I pick one thing?
Aww.
I love that Katrina is very kind and always willing to help or just sit and be like a shoulder to cry on if you need it. And she's just very supportive and an amazing human. Definition of a Hufflepuff. Basically.
I need to pick one. There are so many.
I love you.
I love you too. I like how much you persevere through stuff. Because like you've had a lot of struggles in your life with mental health and losing people and losing pets and losing things and like but we started this podcast and you kept persevering through it, even though I know there are some days where you haven't wanted to record because life. But you keep doing what you want for what's going to happen in the long run, not necessarily because you want to do it, but because you know that it'll help people, not necessarily yourself, but you know it'll help people in the long run.
Well, my quote today on my Momentum Google Chrome extension is, what you do matters, but why you do it matters much more. And that is something I try and live by, is like, yes, I work a lot, and yes, I kind of overwhelm myself, but I do it in an attempt to help other people. Like, my boss just texted me and was like, hey, so I need you to train these 2 new people. I know you normally request this day off, but can I schedule? And I was like, it's my 1 day off, but you know what? It's fine, because I'm about to take the weekend off, and like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll be a big deal if we can get these 2 new people trained. Because I'm the only person right now at that job that knows how to do the job. So, I work a lot. Anyway, Katrina!
Yes, Rachel?
Can it be time for our favorite segment on this podcast? Let's take a BuzzFeed quiz.
It can.
Yes! That's my favorite segment on this podcast! Although, honestly, I love listening and answering listener questions. So that's a close second.
Close second, but also...
So anyway, what's our BuzzFeed quiz this week?
Our BuzzFeed quiz is eat at this breakfast buffet and we'll reveal what high school clique you belong in.
The most important meal of the day and the most important 4 years of your life. I hate when people say that about high school.
I know. It's like...
How do you know it's the
no
most
pressure.
How do you know it's the most important 4 years of my life? People develop and have different life experiences. Just because it was the most important for you doesn't mean it's going to be the most important for me.
You good?
No. So our first question is pick a beverage. Coffee, tea, orange juice, apple juice, smoothie, or water. If it's breakfast, it's coffee.
I picked apple juice.
What's the next question?
The next question is pick some bread. Toast, bagel, English muffin, biscuit, croissant, or cinnamon raisin bread.
Bagel, croissant, cinnamon raisin bread. Someone help.
And by somebody, you mean your Google Pixel.
Can you pick a number between 1 and 3? Picked 1. So I guess we're going with bagel?
Yeah, I am going to go with biscuits because, like, I don't necessarily have them as breakfast that often, but I love... See, I love all bread, so this isn't really... I can't say I love bread because I can't...
No. Croissants are so light and flaky, cinnamon raisin bread is so flavorful, but then cream cheese on a bagel is, like, amazing. I can't decide.
I know.
So our next question is pick something savory. Bacon, quiche, roasted potatoes, sausage, breakfast burrito, or omelet. Fun fact, I do not like bacon.
Why you gotta call Tyler out like that?
Not bacon as in bacon and eggs. Bacon as in...
I'm gonna tell him.
Okay, you do that.
Rachel says that she doesn't like you.
Okay, I also don't like sausage. I don't like breakfast meats. I'll go with quiche, because quiche is amazing.
I'm not actually gonna tell him because I'm too socially awkward.
Okay. What savory item will you pick for breakfast?
I'll pick bacon because I like bacon.
Good for you. What's the next question?
The next question is pick something sweet. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, crepes, cinnamon roll, or muffin.
You know the sweetest thing?
You.
I was gonna say you.
No, you.
No, you!
Pull out the reverse card.
I'm gonna say cinnamon roll because I heckin' love icing. Like the icing on it. Oh, so good.
I'd say cinnamon roll, but that's cannibalism.
You're a marshmallow, not a cinnamon roll.
I have been known to be multiple things. But I picked muffin because I love blueberry muffins so much. So much.
I know.
So much.
Next question is pick something decadent. Chocolate croissant, Danish, biscuits and gravy, donut, eggs benedict, or monkey bread. See, now I'm glad I didn't pick croissant earlier, because I'm gonna pick chocolate croissants. Look at that.
You just have... That's all your breakfast is just croissants piled on top of each other.
Croissant. I'm sure any French people listening are like, wow, that was terrible. I'd be like, yup, because I know zero French. Actually, I know je ne sais quoi. Thank you, Beauty and the Beast.
I know bonjour. Bonjour. Hey Google. Flip a coin. It's heads. So, donut.
What was the other one you were deciding from?
Monkey bread.
Oh, monkey bread's good. We have it every Easter and Christmas as like our morning breakfast. I don't know why, but it's a family tradition.
Yeah, I think we have it for some holiday. I'm pretty sure.
What's our last question this week?
Our last question is pick one last item. Hash browns, fruit and yogurt parfait, banana bread, coffee cake, grits, or fruit salad.
Here's the thing is, like, I normally don't eat this much breakfast. So I would be, like, overflowing. So I'm gonna pick fruit salad, just because that's, like, light.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick hash browns, because I like potatoes. Oh my god.
So what'd you get as your answer?
I got jocks. Sports have always been your thing, and you're using your high school years to improve your game. You're competitive, tough, and a real team player.
It's because of all that ziplining.
What did you get?
Overachievers. You always go above and beyond in everything you do, and you do a lot. Your grades are flawless, your extracurriculars are stacked, and overall your high school experience is one for the books.
So basically...
The Jocks and the Overachievers, your new favorite generational podcast.
Yeah, I'm the most jock.
It's because of all the ziplining.
All the ziplining, I got buff. And sunburned.
Anything else we need to talk about this week?
Besides how inaccurate that quiz was, I don't really think so.
You're a jock now. Sorry, that's how it is.
Buzzfeed decides. I mean, I guess.
Should we wrap up this episode?
Sure. This has been another episode of Perspective Z. That's been Rachel.
And that's been Katrina, the jock.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Toodles.